Okay, so this video is going to be a pregnancy update. I don't really know how many people are watching this because I'm not like a big YouTuber or anything, and that's really not the point for me. It's kind of just like documentation for my own, like, so I can go back and look on it. And just for my friends back home, because obviously I don't live at home anymore, to keep in touch with me all at once. So, I mean, you can watch it and kind of know what's going on. So the last time I made a video was called Being Active Duty and Pregnant, and so I have some updates on that. The last time I made a video, I said I was on the detail flight, or flight 10, because I was down off of arming and use of force, which I still am technically a part of flight 10, but I have a new office type job. I work at clothing issue / supply, which is a different squadron than my regular squadron. Sorry, burp. But anyways, what I do is people come in, new airmen or NCOs and officers that are PCSing new to my knot, coming from a different base or coming from tech school, and they have to get issued the new Air Force uniforms because it's a nuke base, because we're security forces. So we wear the Army's OCP uniforms instead of the Air Force ABU, which I'm pretty sure the rest of the Air Force is transitioning over to the Army uniforms, but I don't really know like when other jobs start getting to wear those. So anyways, we issue them all of their new gear, like their cold weather stuff, their regular uniforms, helmets, vests, all that stuff. And so what I do is I just stand there and I make sure that they have the right sizes, and I scan it into the computer, and what else do I do? I make like bags of stuff before they come, and then they can like try it on. So that's basically my job now. I like it. I work from 7:30 to 3 o'clock, and yeah, it's been pretty easy. I like the people there. And I'll probably do that after I have my baby too, because I'll be down off of Army use of force for a year after I have my baby for breastfeeding, because they don't want to trip me out to the missile field for 4 or 5 days and then I can't breastfeed my baby. So I'll probably still be working there after I have her, which by the way, it's a girl. I don't know if I knew in my last video or not, but it's a girl, and I'm 26 weeks in like 2 days. I'm gonna be naming her Reese Audrey. So 2 famous actresses, Reese Witherspoon and Audrey Hepburn. Yeah, so there's that. Uniform wise, I get to wear tennis shoes instead of boots with my camouflage uniform. So that's really nice because it's so hard for me to bend down now to like tie my boots up and stuff when I still had to wear them, that I'm glad I can just like slip on my tennis shoe really easily. So that's been a lot better. I still puke all the time, like all the time. And I just haven't found a cure for the morning sickness yet, but hopefully it will go away soon. I'm going on leave, going home to Cincinnati or Lawrenceburg, whatever, December 17th, so that's in like 4 days. I'm really excited about that. What else is new? There's not a whole lot of like new information that I found out besides, oh, I'm getting out of the Air Force. I don't know if everybody knew that or not, but it's not going to be like right after I have my baby. It's not going to be like anytime soon. It's definitely going to be at least a year from now, because so they give you 1 year from the time your baby's born, so March, to decide if you want to stay in or if you want to get out. Originally I wanted to stay in because I thought that if I didn't do at least 3 years time in service, I wouldn't get all of my GI Bill college benefits. So I was like, well, I'm gonna stay in because I want those college benefits, or else I just wasted my time in the Air Force. But I actually found out that if you do 2 years time in service, so September 2019 will be my 2-year mark in the Air Force, you get 80% of your benefits. So 80% of your tuition paid, and then they will pay you based on zip code. E5, which if you're not familiar with military, E5 is a rank, so that's like a sergeant. They'll pay you a sergeant's pay plus dependents, which are like people that you're responsible for. So like if a sergeant is married, they'll give him extra money if he has a wife and kids. So they'll pay you E5 with dependent for housing, military housing. So even when I go to college, even though they're only paying 80% of my tuition, I will still get the full housing allowance. So for Cincinnati, or for the state of Ohio, it's like $1,400 a month just for housing. And then they pay my tuition on top of it, 80%, which 80% of my tuition paid is not ideal compared to the 100, but it's better than 0% of my tuition paid. So I hate Minot so much that I don't want to stay up here for 2 more years, because I have a 4-year enlistment, that I just decided once I hit my 2-year mark, I'm going to apply to get out, because I still get most of what I signed up for, and I won't have to stay up here for an extra 2 years. So yeah, I'm planning on moving back home and going to community college, either for veterinary assistant, or what's it called, dental assistant, or I thought about medical coding, but I really don't think I want to do medical coding. So either dental assistant or veterinary assistant are my 2 main ones. But I probably won't be getting home, like living at home, until probably this time next year, because even though you apply for separation in September, it takes a few months to actually like out process and get all your paperwork done, to actually get out of the military. So there's that. And yeah, but everything's like good with my baby, and she kicks me a lot and all that. So comment on this video, or like comment on my Instagram other questions, or if you would like to see how my parents reacted to me being pregnant, because I know a lot of people ask me that, and just like other videos that you would want me to make to keep you updated. So thanks for watching.